Hi, friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a Scorpio sun or rising, wondering what the F the planets have in store for you in January 2023, I've got you covered, so welcome. It's a few days into January, so I hope, Scorpios, that you've had a good year. I wish I could have delivered this horoscope a little bit sooner, but anyway, better late than never. So for you, Um, the month debuts with your secondary ruler, Mars, still retrograde. And it's still retrograde over your eighth house. Overall, this would point out to certain blockages related to finances, especially if you are a Scorpio lady. Losses that incur on account of the partner, deals that don't go particularly well, and that affects the shared assets and finances. It can also represent problems and blockages in your intimate relationship. And of course, finally, it could represent delays in loans, um, or any kind of income that you would have been expecting. But the good news is that as of the 12th, Mars is out of this retrograde, and basically um, everything that felt like was going a little bit wrong will start to pave the way for good things to come. So there will be resolutions. You will be getting those finances, and you will generally feel a sense of relief around these house matters. So like, and if you have been putting too much pressure on yourself, like concerning transformation, or you have been undergoing a period of transformation, that of course, this Mars retrograde would have pushed you to, and will continue to do so until up until the 12th. You will start seeing that it was paying off, in the sense that you will be able to set into motion everything that you have learned, and that things will just pick up by themselves. So, especially in the second half of the month, it's going to be a good time for action, and in which you will be seeing a clarity in your intimate relationship, of clarity in the financial standing, and generally the lessons learned from the past 2 months since this retrograde has started. Another retrograde, Mercury, conjunct Venus in your third house. More than any of the other signs, you guys have issues with communication. So I think it will affect you the most, that you're going to feel very misunderstood. You will have difficulties expressing yourselves, or you will have this feeling that things don't go very well. And you are also prone to traffic accidents. You misread a sign, or I don't know, your sat nav points you in a wrong direction. So you can expect these kind of things and delays. So if you are rushing to work, for example, for an important meeting, just be sure that you go early, because with this, you experience a lot of delays, especially in traffic. In terms of good news, well, after this retrograde period is over, the Sun, Venus, and Mercury moving into your fourth house, where you still have Saturn. So, for those of you who have been who are looking into purchasing property, after the um, during the second half of the month, it's actually a really good period to start looking. You may actually find yourself with some really amazing deals. And Overall, you will see some improvements in your family life. So fewer conflicts, more serious talk, quite an open communication. So if anything in the area of communication now, and this means with everybody you're speaking to, coworkers, family members, partners, friends, it seems a little deficient. You can expect that it will improve greatly during the second half of the month. And finally, as some good news, because for Scorpios with the South Node still in very much in your sign and it's going to be there for a little while longer. There is something very important coming to you in the workplace. So recognition, opportunities, and for those of you who have been suffering from various problems, you can actually expect either the right treatment, the right doctor, the right practices, even. And good news if you have been planning to join a fitness club or start doing some more sports, you will feel more motivated to do that now. The important thing is like if you're starting this before, so before the retrograde ends, that is before January 19, um, what basically happens is that it's a good idea to start something that you're familiar with. If it's something completely new, then wait until the 19th to start it. So this goes for health and fitness goals. So like if it's diets or anything of the sort, go for it. But if it's something new, make sure it's after the 19th, so you know yourself. And of course, as I said in my general reading, which you can still see on Instagram, it's a good time for everybody to basically reset themselves to the best previous version. So who at what time did you feel at your best at work? At what time in your life did you feel that you were giving it all in terms of health goals, body image, and all that? So it's good to reconnect with that persona within you. Of course, you have evolved. We're all evolving. It's a continuous evolution of consciousness and all that. But you can, if you feel that there are areas in your life that you have been neglecting, it's a good time to reflect back on on those areas when you were feeling confident about yourself and recapture that. Um, and just as a final note, because you do have the moon transiting your seventh house, I would say for those of you who are in partnerships, for those of you who are dealing in businesses and work with associates, women are especially supportive this time, and you may actually, like if you're looking for new associates, new lawyers, for example, or I don't know, tax consultants, people who are in these kind of categories, any kind of managerial consultants, for example. It's women who are actually going to be bringing um, a lot of profit into your business, or who are going to help you get there. So, but just make sure that if you strike a deal with them, it's happening after the 19th. And for those of you that are married, expect some interference in your relationship from your mother-in-law or from your mother. So it's usually like an older female figure who is going to be um, having too many opinions about what you should be doing or what you and your spouse should be doing. And the best thing is to stay calm, don't get into any arguments in spite of the temptation of the Mercury retrograde. Keep calm and it shall pass. So, Scorpios, with that in mind, that's all I have for you. I hope this was useful or at least fun to listen to, or that this has given you some food for thought. I hope to see you in the next video, and I wish you an amazing, abundant, and maybe less intense 2023, if that's possible for Scorpios. So take care. Bye.